Is this the end of FlyQuest undefeated spree? They picked Chase. What have they done? It did end up winning earlier today when EG flexed it into mid lane. That was a very messy game they played against Team Liquid, and you can see immediately afterwards the Vi is locked in. It's generally a meta jungler for Boogie.
This gives Prince that extra bit of safety to maneuver around these fights. So FlyQuest, the fact that they have doubled down, you just might get some 5-on-5 action early on. Shh, everyone quiet.
Yeah, they can get the stun.
No, Jack, you're supposed to.
What?
Oh, here we go. Oh, rupture from Solo. Can they capitalize on that? No flash has been burned other than impact. Solo is back and forth. Despite the rupture, FlyQuest still find first blood, and they're out of there.
He does want to get in range to auto attacks, and this would be the window for Boogie to get him. Boogie does have flash, so he might charge up his Q and try and get him. I think they get the kill here.
Chime connects the flash here. Boogie doesn't even have to use his because he gets in max range thanks to Chime using his own summoner spell. Great call out. And great. How do you capitalize on this lead? Vikla. Oh, good sidestep. He still has flash to play with. Flashing away. That was
Ashe, Varus, Jhin, Caitlyn support game. So very much what TSM needs to do as they try and accelerate the pace of this game.
Spica's just going to walk up. He knows that Solo still doesn't have flash from the early level 1. Commits his own. That should be a kill over to the side of FlyQuest. One more rupture from Solo, but Boogie. Not
get Vikla burning his summoner spells in mid lane, and it's not the cleanest thing. And here comes Maple trying to make something happen.
But they turn on to Maple, and Art of War always turn on to the weakest side of the flank. Maple is forced to flash over the wall.
He hasn't been a lane dominant support, so getting some good reps in while Ayla is having BC issues, and here's a fight.
We're looking for it. Winsome is gonna maybe look to pull Prince in, but Prince is just fine on the right side of the fight. Spica is frontlining all he can. Boogie barely gets out of line after Prince empties most of his damage, but they're still looking for the resets. Once Jinx gets one kill, you just start running them down, and TSM have to flee because they know that Prince is excited, and they're gonna take... You know what was crazy in that fight? Both of the solo laners for FlyQuest were both kind of single man targeting out. Hold up here. Is Chime okay? Box is thrown out.
Oh, wow.
That's just a lit. Or even what we've come to know him from his time on Lil V's Sandbox. The Spica might be in a world of trouble. Gets flashed on. He flashes out, but there's no help saving him there. Chime gets a flash out of Winsome as well. TSM forcing moves on FlyQuest.
Underdog mentality right there. This is a demonic embrace completed on the Maokai, and they just fly in. Now they fly all the way over the mid lane. If we drop 2 Rift Heralds mid, we'll kill me.
Yeah.
But they didn't even get the first one, and Winsome caught out again.
Winsome doesn't have flashes before. TSM just great tracking the flash summoner spells and just being proactive. As soon as they see someone out, they're going to look for it, but Prince can get resets. He already finds one. He's excited, and that's signal for TSM to get the hell out of there. Prince does have both of his sums, but Winsome would have to position backwards if he wants to give Prince dark passage to safety. Weaver's wall from Maple cuts off Impact from the rest of the team, but Impact is just fine. Single manning all 4 of these members. Are they even doing damage to him, Jet? I don't think so. Impact turns it all around. Boogie's gonna throw his life in there for just one last chance. Chime gets a knock up on the Prince, but he still is gonna get excited. Throws up the Super Mega Death Rocket. Boogie is forced out of the fight. And the
when Maple entered the fight, they were able to land a good CC chain. Both top leaders have teleports, so we're just going to do round 2.
Oh my goodness, Jap. They're going to get back in the ring all over again. Spica has healed up from the jungle camps. And as you called it out, that's a TP already from Impact. Solo is not going to TP. He's just going to walk the long way. I think TSM has just accepted unless... No way they can seal this, right? You got that smite? No win the damn game.
You just get... You feel like he's killable, and you end up using so many resources, and then... Think about it. They just used all his resources on Solo. Now Vikla's dead because they forgot about it. It's creating a ton of side lane pressure. He just got another 600 gold. Who cares if he dies in his head? It's going to Prince, so it's probably pretty bad. But he's going to be a problem later in this game.
Yeah, it's not like you're getting shut down gold off of the 0-4 choke.
I actually wonder, is he going to be worth the full 300 because he has enough CS?
Let's watch. Come on. All right, we got there.
Impact is amazing at normally prepping sideways, but he's not able to get the push in a lot of cases this game. And oh,
do they want to go for the fight? Not quite. Winsome gets chopped out. They're looking for a little bit more damage on the back end, but Impact is making the counter engage. Solo eats a lot from FlyQuest backline. Rupture momentarily stops Vikla from pumping out damage, but Prince looks for the Super Mega Death Rocket. Good hold on the Chime. They want to look for it, but Maple still capitalizes on a Winsome, and no one from TSM goes down yet. Solo still has a TP, so he can recall and he can reset.
They're just able to stay put. They get Impact as well.
They don't stop here, Chad. Boogie goes goes right into the heart of the backline. Maybe that was a little too optimistic. But he knows, I'm going to stop Prince from doing damage, take out Impact. I'm going to trade my life 1-for-1 here.
Wow.
Oh, Maple.
Yeah, it's a Maple diff currently. It is currently a Maple Talia diff.
You know, Jab, back in the day when Maple was on Flash Wolves, Flash Wolves were known for being pretty damn good against
T1.
Yeah, against T1 in the past.
1,000 gold difference. It only takes one fight for either team.
That's
With
right.
how explosive Jinx can be, it could be a Baron right after fight, but they go straight onto him.
Flash. Oh, Maple falls up! Beautiful combo! Prince is shut down by TSM! Solo eats up Spica as well! And now the damage comes and falls to Vikla to clean it up, but FlyQuest know, without Prince, it's time for them to bail, and TSM don't have a jungler anymore, but they still want to press the advantage forward. Chime takes a blow on the damage from Vikla. Solo trying to take it up. Fire on back, but there's no feast available, so is this really a wise fight for them? Neo's got to get in range, looking for the piercing arrow, but FlyQuest are going to be able to back off for now. Roaming proficient champions, but I mean,
Solo
putting so much. Solo.
I think he can one-shot him.
I mean, Vikla still has flash. Oh, the feast comes out early, but Vikla's trying to dodge it, force the flash away from that last rupture.
Solo.
I mean, it's still 2,000 gold difference between these two teams, so there's still a world
they're
where...
just going to go for him.
Okay, well, looking for Spica. Spica still has flash, but this CC lockdown means that he ain't going nowhere. TSM, that's right. Baron fired away immediately for this team, FlyQuest.
Okay, so Chime still has ultimate if they want to peel off. Boogie does not, and they're just going to turn.
Yeah, Chime looks for Winsome instead. No flash on the Thresh available, so it's a CC city all over again. As soon as one person gets locked up, the rest of the CC follows up. And just like that, chat, it's a 5-on-3 advantage.
And it looks like FlyQuest is not willing to give this one up. Prince does still not have IE. He's sitting on 3 items. Feast is there for Cho'Gath. They can easily secure this.
And he doesn't have flash, so Prince can't step up too far forward. Super Mega Death Rocket. Oh, it's not a Spring Jinx.
I think they're going to be cautious not to overstay. We did see a Team Liquid team earlier today not use their Barons well, so it's 4 people here with no tank. This is danger zone for TSM.
They want to throw out the engage. Spica's going to fish for the Nature's Wrath, but Maple throws out the Weaver's Wall instead. And because
feels like for the last 25 minutes, and FlyQuest doesn't have a reliable form of engage when behind with this team comp. If FlyQuest is ahead, it'll be different, and it's Winsome again.
Okay, it's off the seismic shove. Chime follows up, and Winsome is forced to flash once again, positioning on Baron. And as you talked about, if FlyQuest can set up positioning first on an objective, that gives them a more advantageous fight. It's a big... treacherously and cautiously stepping through their red quadrant jungle into complete darkness. It looks like Boogie is found. Oh god, Spica's blown up! TSM have already taken out the jungle for FlyQuest, so that means there is no possibility for a 50-50 smite. It would have to be a miracle steal from any member of FlyQuest. 7,000 HP. TSM, they have Feast and they have Smite,
but they're
going to turn on the Impact instead. Prince, look at Chime, he looks for it, flashing right up to Prince. It delays his damage. Prince tries to reset, but he can't carry this one. TSM, off the back of miraculous and incredible playing, they are able to take out 4 members from FlyQuest. But TSM never said die, and they have persisted through almost every single step, and just it all starts with the flank over the wall.
What a play there, like just the crazy nature of being in that spot when you have that big a lead, because that's actually the spot you would have to be in to like throw the game. He's all alone, the team can't get there to help him, so Spica doesn't expect him to be there, then he dies. Chime around the side as well, gets the original CC, but like, man, if Boogie doesn't land that Vault Breaker onto Prince, maybe Prince actually pops off in that fight because he's doing a ton of damage, but they pull it off. They have yet another Baron. They still have the Soul, and they want to hand FlyQuest down.
And for this team to come together, TSM, amidst everything, amidst all expectation, it's these 5 players, it's the coaching staff, it's the managing staff that have just given all the faith and confidence to these players as FlyQuest make this engage, but Solo just takes up everything and then just eat Winsome alive! Chime going forward, catching Spica up on ahead. Boogie is just singling out Vikla, preventing him from being able to touch Neo or Maple in the backline. Bottom inhibitor falls. FlyQuest limited to Prince, Spica, Vikla, and Impact. There's no Winston for another 30 seconds. It's 5-on-4.
They want it.
They still have a teleport from Solo, so he can take up damage, and as long as he gets out alive, he can always reset and teleport for another go at it again. cosmic shove into Brand entrance. Impact is gone.
It's 90% chance TSM's gonna win this, but it just takes one reset for Prince. We gotta see this.
Prince doesn't have flash, doesn't have heal, so it would have to be everything from FlyQuest to set up Prince for success.
Yeah, there's a stopwatch.
He's got a stopwatch. Can he take out moving foot? But they got the CC chain. TSM has done the unthinkable. FlyQuest has been upset by TSM.
TSM move to 4-4 and hand Prince and FlyQuest their first loss of the year. That is the happiest I have seen this team in a long while. It has gotta feel good.
And you can see the managing staff, the coaching staff, Chawi, Glenn, how important is it to them to show their players who they have been given full confidence and full trust to turn around amidst everything, the image that has been given around them, when it's not even about those players. These players just want to play some damn League of Legends.
They just want a game, man.
They just want a game. And they have shut up all the negative posers and all the negativity around them. This team shows that when they band together, they trust in each other, they can do anything.
Shout out to Solo, man. 050 to 559.